That on their store, they've got pillows, they've got blankets, they've got silk sleep masks, all the stuff that you need to get a good sleep. Now guys, tonight's game is extra special because it is National Card Game Day. Yeah, fitting. You guys came to the right place. And we want to pay homage to some of our favorite card game players. For poker, obviously Matt Jarvis, Kevin Martin, Phil Hellmuth. For blackjack, Daniel Craig, James Grosjean, and for Go Fish and Bingo, basically all of your grandmothers. But hey, y'all came here to play some Cash Live, and you know what? That is what we are going to do. But first, guys, I want to remind you, if you cashed in on that $3 invite your friends thing, hey, we still have our $1 invite your friends, so you didn't miss out on much. Head on back to the home screen, smash that button. Every time you invite a friend, when they play their first game, you will automatically get $1 deposited in their account. But there is something you guys should know. If you want to cash out, you have to have a valid PayPal account. That means even if you make it to the final table, you gotta have a valid PayPal account. So, you know what? Head on over to PayPal. You may as well put the cart before the horse. Bet on yourselves, because tonight be the night that you make it to the final table. Speaking of which, I'm gonna tell you how you do that. We're gonna give you 2 whole cards, then we'll all check out a flop together. After that, you get to make a decision. If you're looking at the flop and it lines up with your cards, you can swipe right and go all in. Alternatively, if you're looking at the flop and it doesn't really match with what you got, you can swipe left. Here at Cash Live, we give you 3 folds to use in our first 6 rounds. Then at the end of those 6 rounds, the players who've earned the top 5 chip stacks, they'll get to sit at what we call the final table. And that, my dear friends, is where they battle it out for some big cash prizes as well as the title of Cash Live Champion. Get it? Got it? Great, because tonight's game of Cash Live starts right now. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. Players, welcome to tonight's game. Joining me at my feature table, I've got Arlen, Irene, and Taft J. Guys, we've given you your 2 whole cards. You got your opponent sitting across the table. Let's dive right into this thing. Why don't we check out a flop? The flop is the 10 of clubs, the 4 of hearts, and the ace of diamonds. Alrighty, folks, you know what to do. It is decision time. Swipe right if you want to go all in. Swipe left if you want to use one of those 3 folds we gave you. Kicking us off, we've got 10 for ace on the board. It's a rainbow board, 3 different cards with 3 different suits, meaning no flush draws out there yet. But hey, decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the Queen of Clubs. Hey, there's that flush draw you were looking for if you have clubs in your hands. Let's go to the river, see if it lands. The river card is the Queen of Spades. The board pairs on the river. Let's go over to the round 1 results and see how you did. The high hand went to Dinero with 4 of a kind queens. Oh my gosh, the queens were on your side. Our chip leader is Vaquita with 60,000 chips. 1,421 of you carry on into round number 2. Let's check out a flop. The flop is the Queen of Spades, the King of Hearts, and the Jack of Hearts. Alrighty, folks, make your decision. Swipe right to go all in, swipe left to fold. At round 2, I have the pleasure of sitting with Rosie Posey, with Jaws done, and with Cassagler. Hey, players, I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday night. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 4 of hearts. Okay, someone with the ace of hearts just made the nut flush. Let's go to your river. The river card is the 7 of clubs. That does it for round number 2. Players, let's head on over to the results page to see who managed to make that nut flush. The high hand went to silence with the ace high flush. There it is. You got that thing. Our chip leaders end in 54 with 161,000 chips. 1,498 of you carry on into round number 3. Let's check out your flop. The flop is the 2 of spades, the King of Hearts, and the King of Spades. Okay, folks, make your decisions. Y'all know how to do it by now. Y'all are Cash Live pros. But for those of you who were knocked out in round 1 and wonder, how am I still playing? We have reintroduced our rebuy feature. That means you will automatically get re-entered after you get eliminated with a slightly lower chip stack. But hey, you still get to play a little bit more Cash Live. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the ace of clubs. Okay, new high card out there. Maybe you just got top pair. Let's go to your river. The river card is the 6 of spades. Alrighty, that does it for round number 3. Let's head over to the results page and see what you did with that paired board. The high hand went to Shul 9915 with 4-of-a-kind kings. Yayo! Our chip leader Andon hanging on to that chip lead with 220,000 chips. 1,395 of you carry on into round 4. Let's check out a flop. The flop is the Jack of Hearts, the 5 of Hearts, and the Jack of Diamonds. Okay, folks, make those decisions. Swipe right to go all in, swipe left to fold. At round 4, I have the pleasure of sitting with Johnny Mamo, with Cuddles, oh, fitting, with Daddy of 2, and with Chase Mania. Hey, players, thank you so much for making us a part of your Tuesday night. I love having you here in the game. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the Queen of Diamonds. Okay, that means 2 flush draws are on the board. Let's go to the river, see if one lands. The river card is the 10 of Diamonds. There it is. The diamond flush landed for someone, but hey, let's go to the results page and see exactly who, shall we? The high hand went to Jinx08 with the Queen High straight flush. What a hand indeed. Jinky Scooby. Our chip leader is Monica XO with 268,000 chips. 1,233 of you carry on into round 5. Let's check out a flop. The flop is the 4 of spades, the 9 of spades, and the 9 of clubs. Okie dokie, folks. Make your decisions. Now, hey, remember, because this is the penultimate preliminary round, if you get knocked out this round, this is the last chance to use your rebuys. You will automatically be re-entered into round 6 with a lower chip stack. But hey, maybe take that into consideration when you're deciding what to do. Decisions have come in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 8 of clubs. Okay, again, 2 flush draws on the board. Let's go to the river card, see which one lands. The river card is the 8 of spades. There it is. The board doubly pairs and a flush presents itself. Let's go over to the results page, see who did it. The high hand went to Booger with, hey, 4 of a kind. 9s, probably the same as your age. Our chip leader, LC Wee, with 293,000 chips. Players, we made it to round number 6. Congrats to you, to the 953 of you still playing. But remember, hey, only 5 of you can sit at the final table. And you want to be above the cut line, which is currently 255,000 chips. If you want to be there, with that in mind, let's check out your last preliminary flop. The flop is the 9 of Hearts, the Jack of Clubs, and the 8 of Hearts. Alrighty, folks, you know what to do. Make those decisions. At round 6, I have the pleasure of cozying up along the fire. There it is. There's the fire. With Lincoln Jacks, with Tierra, with Ills336, with Who's the Man, and with Champ. Right, guys, I hope you're feeling the warmth coming off this thing. I know I am. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the Jack of Diamonds. All right, there it is. 2 jacks on the board, maybe a straight out there. Let's go to your river. The river card is the 2 of spades. That does it for your preliminary rounds, which means we get to give another big shout out to our sponsors, Lush Dream. Yes, guys, you know them, you love them. Hit that button in front of you. Takes you straight over to their website where the promo code CashLive25 gives you 25% off of everything. As well, give them a scroll, give them some love. Those are your min cashers. Your top 180 players coming out of round number 6, going home with 25 cents each. We've got Trish 1976, King's Mom, Aho, Robert's Fun, RFYU, Melmoo, Big Perk 114, Worm Hat, amongst others. And hey, fire up the jets for our bubble person, CBD Man. Hey, sitting just outside of that final table cut line. But hey, do you see those 5 names in front of you? Those are your Tuesday night superstars. Those, my dear friends, are the players who are going to get to battle it out for some big cash prizes. But before I introduce them properly, we got to say goodbye to this old fireplace as we head on over to the final table. I never know what to do with my hands. I used to do finger guns. When I do the punching, maybe I'll raise the roof next time. Players, welcome to the final table. Joining me here tonight, I've got Beefrun 18. I've got Lala 14K. I've got Hawk 33. I've got USA Bet, hey, with 74, and Andrew TH. Players, congrats on making it to the top 5 spots in tonight's game. Let's dive right into this thing. Check out your first final table flop. The flop is the 8 of Hearts, the 8 of Diamonds, and the 9 of Clubs. Alrighty, folks. Y'all know what time it is, but remember, all of your folds have been reset to 1, and just as before, it is decision time. Swipe right and go all in, swipe left and fold. Yes, At the final table, we only give you one fold to use. And yes, there are no rebuys. I don't want to lie to you. If you get knocked out, that means you were automatically out of the tournament. But hey, if you made it to the final table, that means you were automatically going home with some money. So gosh, I hope you've made a PayPal account. Don't worry, you can make it after. Decisions are in. Let's see what you got. We've got B front, our chip leader with the Jack 7. Okay, you are looking for a 10 to make a straight. We've got Lala 14K with the 6-4. Okay, not much happening for you. USA Bet with a 5-3. Gosh, not much happening for you either. All right, no player really got a piece of this. No one made a pair. So right now, B front is in the lead simply with Jack high. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the King of Hearts. No, that doesn't change anything. All right, right now, any one of you could simply make a pair. B front also has that added straight draw in there, so they could also hit a 10. But right now, all they're gunning with is just a Jack high. Let's go to the river card, see if someone can make something of this board. The river card is the 7 of spades. B front ends up with a pair of 7s. All right, that gives them 2 pair, 8s over 7s, and that gives them the win in this hand. Lala 14K USA Bet. Hey, congrats so much. Congrats so much. Thank you so much for being here. Congrats on your 4th and 5th place finish. Y'all are going home with $10 and $5 respectively. It was such a pleasure having you guys here. And now we are three-handed moving on into final table hand number 2. Let's check out a flop. The flop is the 8 of clubs, the 10 of diamonds, and the 8 of hearts. Alrighty, folks. Decisions on you, and by you, the only one I am talking to is B front 18. They are in the cash live sweet spot. I wasn't sure if I were going to use the Mariah Carey sound effect or the dun-dun side effect, so I just had a little boogie lined up, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm not upset. There it is. It's my favorite. Woo! It's my favorite one. All right, we got B front in the top spot as our chip leader with 1.5 million chips, and we've got a 2-way all-in. Let's see what you're working with. All right, Hawk 33. What have you got? The King Queen. All right, some royalty. And we've got Andrew with the Queen 10. Oh my gosh, that gives you 2 pair. Okay, you've got 10s over 8s right now. Hawk, you've got 2 overcards in your hand right now. So hey, maybe you can spike something. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the 8 of diamonds. Oh my gosh. Okay, that gives Andrew 2. That was with a full house. 10s full of 8s full of 10s. There's the verbiage I'm looking for. You've got a full house. Oh my gosh, what can come for you, Hawks? Hawks could simply spike a king or a queen to make a higher full house. Otherwise, Andrew could be doubling up. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the 5 of clubs. Hey, that does it. Andrew, you're taking this hand with that full house. 8s full of 10s. Hey-o, that means your 417,000 chips are now 853,000 chips. We're still heads up moving on, or three-handed moving on into final table hand 3. Let's check out a flop. The flop is the 5 of hearts, the King of clubs, and the 9 of hearts. Alrighty, folks. No decisions left. Let's just go ahead and flip over your card and see what you're bringing to tonight's game. All right, we've got B front, our chip leader with pocket 2s. Okay, the Mighty Ducks. Andrew, what do you have? The 6-3. Okay, oh yeah, not a whole lot happening for you. Hawk with the 10-8. Gosh, all right, none of you managed to make a pair. Right now, B front is in the lead with that pair of 2s, but hey, both of you have overcards and the possibility to make a higher pair. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the 7 of diamonds. Okay, what does that do? Okay, Hawk is now open-ended. Not only are they looking for a pair, they could also hit a 6 or a jack. Andrew, you could hit, there's something in there, an 8. Otherwise, oh my gosh, okay. All of you could make a pair or make a straight. Otherwise, goodness gracious, B front could be taking this hand simply with a pair of 2s. This game could be over right here, right now, unless one of you can make a higher pair or make your straights. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the Ace of clubs. That'll do it. The pair of 2s hold, and that means you, B front, are tonight's Cash Live champion. Congratulations to you. Gosh, the Mighty Ducks have never been mightier. That $30 grand prize is all yours, my friend. Andrew Hawk, congrats on your second and third place finish. Y'all are going home with $20 and $15 respectively. So congrats to you. Hey, B front though, you're taking home all that Cash Live glory, and that virtual bracelet is yours. Congrats, my friend. Congrats all final tables, min cashers, and all you spectators who hung out on this Tuesday night and played tonight's game. Guys, remember to head on over to our sponsors page, Lush stream. Yes, the button on the home screen will take you right there. They've got all sorts of awesome stuff, and our promo code CashLive25 is giving you 25% off all of it. So do not miss out on that deal. Guys, I'm passing the mic over to David tomorrow. I know you love him and you've missed him, so can't wait for that. Make sure you got your notifications turned on. Until then, folks, I am your host, Natalie Reyna, signing off, wishing you a wonderful Tuesday night. Ciao for now.